How to feel abundant in your life, even when you think your life is just like not the shit, because this means the opposite, but it's just so bad. What you can do. So, first off, maybe I do believe that this is important to see how abundant my life is, how much abundance there is in my life, because I believe in the law of attraction. I believe in the law of attraction, and I believe that what actually matters are not my circumstances, but my thoughts and my emotions. And if I see the good side of things, then this side will tend to grow, and nice things are going to happen in my life. So this is what I believe. Um, and so, how can you see that your life is actually a lot more abundant than you think? Sometimes it's just like, I used to be so convinced that my life was so bad here, like but maybe 6 months ago or something. And actually, it's not possible. So, what you can do is compare your life to that of a person who used to live 200 years ago, or of a homeless guy, or of someone who's living in the third world. And you can also just like watch a movie. I was watching The Hateful Eight, and it's like a movie where it's a western, and there's snow and it's super cold, and it's like I don't know what century it is, but like people don't live that great. And while I was watching it, I was like, man, I was just like the hour before, I didn't feel good. I was bored or something. I had nothing to do, and I was pissed. And I was like, shit, I didn't even notice that I have a roof. It's warm. I have something to eat. I can breathe. I'm healthy. Like, there's all this stuff. And this is just like one tiny part of everything that's cool in my life. And I wasn't focused on it. And so, what you notice when you do that, when you compare your life to that of that kind of person, you see that actually the problem is not that your life is not abundant, because it is. The problem is that you think that it is not, and that you focus on the bad stuff, only on the negative aspect of your life. And that's fucking insane. That's really crazy when you notice that, because then you're like, man, but I was so convinced that my life was bad. Yeah, but guess what? It's not. It's not that bad, because like if you live in Europe, or if you just have a house, a job, something to eat and all, actually your life is pretty good. It's 10 times better than the life of I don't know, billions of people on earth. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you have all of a sudden you have to be super happy all the time, because it's like it's not that easy. But what you can see, at least, it's like getting conscious and acknowledge that there is abundance in your life, and that you just have to see it. And what you focus on grows. So if you focus always on the good aspect of things in your life, then you will feel good. And when you feel good, you're actually in a good vibration to attract things in your life. You feel good, you're also gonna take action towards what is cool in your life, and you're gonna see the opportunities. Because when you are in like a bad emotional state, then your focus is just so narrow. That's what I notice with myself. Like, for example, when I'm super stressed, I notice that there's such a discrepancy with the moments where I'm super relaxed, and it seems like I don't see what's happening outside. Like, there's a lot of things I don't see. I can hurt myself by bumping into something, or because I'm just like my focus is so narrow. And I think this is super interesting, because the reason why I think our focus is so narrow when we're like stressed is also to give us, like, to enable us to survive. Because if you're relaxed and you're just like watching it everything, and there's a tiger in your back, and like you're not gonna survive. But if your focus is narrow, then it's useful. But in our lives today, it's not useful to be in that state. So that's why I think that focusing on the abundant part of your life, and there is always abundance, it can really help feel better and have better things happening to you. And I already feel that whilst I'm doing this in my life, things are starting to shift. Like, how do you say, slowly. Yeah. So the hard part is that our brains are like used to see the negative things. At least my brain. It's like it's always looking for what's actually bad in a situation. But I'm reversing that. And it feels good because it feels good when you know that you're actually lucky. Yeah, that's it.